She's here. I found her. Merritt, wake up. Wake up. Do you hear me?
Dr. Merritt?
No. No vital functions.
What's
I
going
need
on?
to. 1, 2, 3. Come on. 1, 2.
Well, you really gotta press.
Merritt, don't
That is not very good
Please.
CPR technique.
live, damn it. Merritt. I beg you.
Doctor. Yasna.
No.
That's enough. Enough.
Merritt. Astrogator. She's.
I know. Doctor. Yasna. We have to find the others.
Please give me a minute.
Of course.
Everything will be fine. All fine. Koval's next.
Yes, I think so. You should be close.
Oh, Koval. Okay, I thought it was Korvik for a second. I'm getting Novik mixed with Korval. But I wonder how she actually died. Because she's not
Do you think-
injured.
Koval.
Let's not assume the worst. You'll find it, Doctor. Alive. I'm sure about that.
Someone's here.
So I'm going to want to head out around.
Oh
Yep.
no.
Yasna, status. Yasna.
He's also. Koval? Don't do this to me. Not.
Oh!
You're alive! Did you hear that, sir? Koval's alive.
I didn't doubt it for a second, Doctor. What's his current state?
Checking.
He's definitely looks to be in a stupor.
Parameters normal, yet he's completely unresponsive. Koval? Koval! His eyes are so empty. Just like Krauter's. Koval! What the hell is wrong with you?
Are all the symptoms the same as Dr. Krauter's?
He's calm. Calmer.
Well, at least he's alive. Now listen to me, Yasna. The lander is on its way, but before you get Dr. Koval on board, I want you to do something. Yasna,
I'm listening.
please look around for his journal.
It's all over.
It's everywhere. In pieces.
Not good. Koval was in radio contact with Dr. Gorski.
Taking notes.
That's exactly why it's so important. These notes may help us find our man.
I'll go over them. But it may take a while.
Have you found it?
No, it's nothing about Dr. Gorski. Found them. Surprisingly accurate. He wrote down Gorski's every step.
Great. Let's get Koval to the evacuation area. Can you carry him, Doctor?
Won't be pretty hard in 1G. But the gravity here should make things a tad easier.
This is just stuff about the structure, water tank, underground structures. The biggest one yet inside. visible from the point. Yeah, doesn't Novik know? Like, how did all of them?
Got him.
Wow. Yes, I'm guessing. So I'm understanding Novik is up in the
When you're there, put Dr. Cobble in the seat. And I'll connect the Andromon through the
station up
Founder's
above.
antenna.
Haven't you rebooted yet?
No, not quite. But it will work now.
The lander's already descending. Damn. I have a bad feeling. It won't break into pieces, right?
The descent is proceeding smoothly. Don't worry. Dear Merritt, no Cobble, an unprecedented degradation of equipment, recurring connectivity issues. It all has to be related somehow. On the other hand, how could it be? There's not much on this planet. Some primitive life forms.
I would say there is life.
In the ground, although the latter got Dr. Gorski's interest for some reason.
Nothing adds up. But I'm afraid it's our own fault.
I would say, yeah, we're on a planet.
It was going so well.
You were talking
before.
about like taking our helmets off and
We
things
hadn't
like
even
that.
considered the possibility of failure. Started digging right away. Taking samples. Not even trying to avoid potential threats. Cobble was alone. Out of the signal's reach. Dr. Gorski wandered even further away. On his own. And Merritt... She...
Yes, now? You there?
Yeah, sorry. I lost track of my thoughts. Don't even know what I wanted to say anymore.
That happens to all of us. Don't worry.
See you up there.
So am I...
Only Gorski's left. Who might have made it quite far.
Agreed. Everything points to it.
I don't know how long I'll be looking for him. It might take hours before I come back.
We also don't know Gorski's condition, nor what he's going through.
And Dr. Crowther doesn't. I have to go back for him.
There's no need. I just regained control of the Andromon, so please leave it to me. I'll carry him as well as the... Dr. Merritt's body. In the meantime, please focus on finding Gorski.
All right. Okay. So it's, yeah, straight behind the ship. Okay. Can I still see? I don't know if it's actually orbiting around up above. I also don't know how long this game is. Oh. Wait. Did I go the wrong way?
Status?
Nothing's changed, Astrogator.
Understood.
Sorry, I just got lost. Turned a little too far. I guess there was another path that I just wasn't seeing. Because I wonder if they actually meant that when they were saying, oh, I guess it's here. When they said that I only have a few hours of oxygen remaining in my system, that I don't know if this can actually be played through in a few hours. Because if it's got multiple endings, then, you know, depending on what my choices and my conversations
I'm leaving
and
the
all that.
excavation site. How did he come down?
Seems pretty straightforward.
I've got Gorski's signal.
So soon? It's unlikely to be him.
Then who?
Not who, but what.
You were correct, sir. It's just our probe. It looks inactive.
Can't be completely broken if you picked up a signal. I'd say it's running in safe mode. Please try to power it on.
Do we have time for this?
It's for a good reason, Doctor. The probe could prove useful in the search. And besides, you'll see.
Okay. I'm opening the probe. Turning the systems on.
No, stop. Wait for my instructions. There's a button on the left side of the fuse box. Hold it, and then turn the dial again. Now go ahead.
Slide records?
Correct.
I didn't know we had access to them.
You couldn't have known. This is not standard procedure. But as they say, extremis malis, extrema remedia.
Let's take a look.
Okay. Us landing on a planet. Pictures of fish.
Nothing interesting. Should I be looking for a specific location? Date?
The excavation site. 4th day of the mission.
Yep.
I recognize these structures. This is where they began to dig. Hours passed. 3 crew members are still there. Dr. Gorski must have left already.
We lost contact shortly thereafter.
The probe followed him, and he followed the detector's readings.
Going after those metal structures.
Yes, that's what I meant.
What's next?
Last slide. There's mostly noise.
Nothing in particular stands out.
So the probe
to
was
you,
just
Doctor.
following
They were
him,
digging
and that's why
suddenly,
it's
poof,
here.
People are dead?
No need to shout, Astrogator. I'm just letting you know what I see. That's all. Hang on. An absurdly high electromagnetic field reading.
That's something. Sort of. What are the earlier readings?
Checking. Still high in the slide just before. And earlier, quite normal.
Is that it?
It happened in a matter of seconds. But there's nothing except dunes. Sand, a few rocks, a shadow.
Shadow?
Another sandstorm, I guess.
All right, Doctor. Let's move on. You may turn on the fuses now. We'll take the probe with us. Good.
Down a little
I've got it
how.
on my radar. Now I can give commands to the probe. And? What do you see? Is it working correctly?
If you run it on manual steering, sir, then it works just fine.
That's exactly what I'm doing. You have a keen eye. I'll put it in auto mode. From now on, it will follow you, Doctor.
If it's useful, then okay.
You don't like machines, Yasna?
I don't like being followed.
1 second. No data in the probe's memory. No ID, no nothing. Do you want to give it a new ID? Name it, basically. After all, it'll be with you for...
I'm not really interested in naming machines.
Understood. Maybe we should use the previous name. Olga.
Yeah, Whatever fits.
Done.
I don't know, did it accidentally make a choice there for me? I don't
You'll
know.
have a flying measurement center at your disposal.
That
I
popped
don't
up
see
too
these
quickly.
metal structures anywhere.
The only surface structure reported was from the excavation area.
The detector's measurement is very clear. I'm going straight on.
No crossroads? Branches?
Not yet. Just one thick, tangled vein.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Huh. I guess I found the first point.
You guess? We have to be sure, Doctor.
Well, I'm at the first clear branching of these structures, such as reported by Dr. Gorski.
All right. What happened next?
He followed the branch to the right.
Okay. As I say, so yeah, so I was thinking that that was like a crash thing, but now I understand that they're saying the metal structures are like all over, branching around. Ah, and here we have more points sticking up. That's why they couldn't remove it.
The probe detected something.
I see that in the readings. What is it exactly?
Another structure. Can I not tell you that? And they're all like, you know. Yeah, so what would that be? I mean, what's the implication that there's like an alien race that we're gonna have found? Because initially we were saying we weren't finding any life on the planet, but then there's like fish and everything, but there's no life on the surface. So was there an alien civilization that somehow vaporized all the life on the planet?
Water was mentioned in the note, around the third point, and I have a matching object here.
All right. So how many are left?
2 points, or at least that's what he told Koval. What he...
Okay. It protrudes above the surface. Yeah, structure branches. Water tank underground. The biggest one yet inside hill, 150 meters. Okay, visible from point 4.
he did next, it's hard to assess.
Well, the battery in the detector lasts for only a few hours, so he couldn't have gone much further.
I don't think I can actually... Yeah, it won't let me go through the pond. Okay. That was... Oh, it was just the light from you. It's like, what the heck was that sudden flash of light? This is the probe.
Gotcha. I found his tracks. Finally, some tangible evidence that he was going this way.
Ah, good. And it's downhill all the way, Doctor.
I wouldn't be so sure, Astrogator. The next point is at a height of approximately 100 meters. I think we have the
That was
fourth
150.
point. I confirm. It's the fourth one. I see our flag. Definitely uphill. What if I don't find him at all?
You will. Just follow his tracks carefully. According to our records, it's been no more than 6 hours since he was here. Think about it, Doctor. On a cosmic scale, it's nothing.
Well, on a human scale, it could mean the difference between life and death.
Well, I feel like... Am I? Yeah, I am actually heading back. I'm actually looping back the way I came right now. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, because that's just connecting. Right? Yeah, I just looped around. I say how I'm gonna deal with getting him
Status?
down.
What's new?
Well, nothing really. At least not in the last 5 seconds, sir.
Right. Thank you.
Yeah, because I mean, if he's in the same stupor, like, be a little bit of a trickier walk back carrying him.
3, 2, 1.
The land is departing.
Yes, they're on their way.
What's the plan for the second flight? The same place?
That would work best. Certain, proven. When you and Dr. Gorski come back, I'll send the lander right away.
Wait, why wouldn't you just send the lander back right away? Why would you wait till we get back? It's like as soon as you get the thing up and out.
I've reached the top. The doctor discovered something new from here. Something he called bushes.
Huh. I've heard that term before.
In their conversations between Koval and Gorski.
No, Jasna. You're the one who reported it to me. Right after you landed.
Seriously? Well, I don't see anything like it now, sir. Wait. Koval noted down the parameters.
Visible from point 4, azimuth 350, distance 200.
Azimuth 350. Distance 200 meters.
Copy that. I'm sending the probe.
Oh.
Got it. I see the bushes.
And the doctor?
Hard to tell.
They seem to be
Visibility is
dispersing
poor.
something into the air.
It's going to be harder than before. I don't know how the doctor...
When it comes to finding a safe route, there won't be a problem. But you'll have to get there on your own 2 feet.
I suppose the probe will carry out the first task. It's capable yet?
Of course. I set the environment analysis mode. The probe will calculate the best route between your location and your destination. It'll guide you along the defined path. The calculations will only take a moment.
I'm guessing it's this way.
Hi, Olga. Lead the way. I must say, it's a clever device, this probe of ours. Hey, can it fly for this long?
Yes. Longer than you can stand on your feet.
Sounds like the perfect research unit. Maybe even better than a human.
Well, let's not exaggerate.
I say yes. Why even have us?
I don't know. For me, it's only a matter of time before machines surpass their creators. The only question is when.
Yeah, if you have a robot that's this capable, you really almost don't need to be down here on the planet. I would say, I'm sure at some point, though, because they're going to talk about, at some point the Invincible is going to come into play.
We have a problem.
Something serious?
Huh. Maybe it's true that machines will surpass us, but not today. The route determined by the algorithm goes over a chasm.
I can repeat the command.
No. I'll go around.
Unfortunately, this is an outdated model. Such mistakes are inevitable. But the perception module itself has already been greatly improved. Its accuracy increases exponentially.
Exponentially? Can you imagine us, proteinaceous creatures, developing so quickly, sir?
No, not in the course of evolution. You can't perfect a person like that.
That's right, you can't. We wait thousands of years for visible changes.
Have you started to fear for your position?
Well, everything indicates that the clear distinction between
Interesting they marked that as
humans and
discussion.
robots will soon disappear.
And then what?
Well, if we assume that they'll surpass us, things will get complicated. Because in order to program a brain with computing power equal to that of a human, you need a brain with computing power higher than that of a human. Ergo, a man cannot make a machine smarter than a man.
Then who else would design it?
Self-learning algorithms? Some spontaneous process?
I say
Or
there's
pure
definitely problems with
chaos.
people
Something
making the
inhuman,
programs.
that's for
I mean,
sure.
programs we write today.
Astragator, can you hear that?
What am I supposed to be hearing?
That's the point. Nothing. Silence. We're talking about robots, and Dr. Gorski still hasn't spoken on the channel.
Well, I don't know. He must be a long way from here.
These bushes
Yeah,
are...
because there's already so much
kind of
bias
weird.
in programs we
stay away,
write
Doctor.
already.
I'd like a brief description. Just keep a distance.
Allow me to use the language I
A
would
little
use
tricky.
to describe living forms, sir.
Of course.
So they look like pituitary, brush-like formations. They grow out of cracks in the bare rock. They're high, more or less, from 1 to several meters.
Is there more for me to select on that? Oh,
They can be singular, though in some locations they create a uniform thicket that covers the walls of the ravine in a rusty brush-like layer. That's how it looks, to put it briefly.
Would you
Not gonna
also
mention
venture
the
to guess their significance?
gassing.
Some function, purpose?
Interesting choices here. Defense system, energy harvesting, colonial system.
Looking at the amount of sharp ends and edges, they're rigid. Probably a very hard structure. Not to mention their appearance.
Yes?
I
These
wouldn't have actually
bushes
said
must serve a
that.
defensive function.
Defensive? Against what?
Good question. I don't see anything they could compete with. No potential predator on the surface
They also
or in the
didn't seem
air.
stiff.
So,
I mean, they're like flowing
maybe
in
it's
the
something
breeze.
underground.
Yes, maybe.
Yeah, those choices really were not very clear. Because, like, the main thing to me that I'm seeing from them is the off-gassing. That they're putting something into the atmosphere. Which would definitely have, rise to the concern when you have people mentally becoming unstable. And then there's plant life that's visibly off-gassing stuff.
Astrogator, Gorski's not here. I'm afraid he continued to explore. And if he went where I think he did, he might have lost contact with the camp as well as Dragonfly.
So we will most likely lose contact too.
Possibly. Well, there's only one way to be certain. It's your decision, sir.
Please continue your search. We have to find him.
You may lose another crew member.
If you think so. Turn back now.
No, I won't. I can't leave him.
Oh, I was about to say, I wondered.
It's just... I'm concerned.
Not for a stop. I'm going to, Doctor.
The line's breaking up, but I understood. I'll let you know, sir, when I come out of the tunnel.
So I was wondering for a second, like, do I actually have a choice there?